party.
You can mash it together. You're so creative. You're
really,
creative. You're creative. Hi everybody. Welcome to Half Messy Me, where I get to share with you a little bit about me and how this is kind of like a diary, but I share it with whoever wants to watch it because people just need to share stories. That's how we get through things. Now, if you've been watching Half Messy Me, today's gonna be a little bit different. I'm usually always saying a story of the past and how it was messy, but God got me through it, so this is where I am today. But today's story, I'm in the messy part, and I know the half is coming because God always meets me there, but I'm in the messy part. So in a lot of my stories, I've already shared about the seasons I've gone through, but I'm in a new season this time, and I know everybody goes through seasons, and that's just life, right? You go through different seasons, that's why they're called seasons. But right now, I'm in one that's messy. So let me just run you past kind of like the 10 years of seasons that I've had. In the past 10 years, let's start off with the beginning, where I basically graduated, and yay, I studied to be a teacher and I got married. Hooray, it was an awesome wedding. But now we got to move to a new city, and I don't know anybody in that city. I also didn't have a job lined up for me, and I've never lived outside of my parents' home. Except the time that I did live in a dorm. That was a fail because I would just live there and then I would go get meals at my mom's house. Does that even count? No. Then after moving to that city, finally after a couple months, I did get a job, hooray, and I got to teach. I got to teach for 2 years and it was awesome. And then, boom, I got pregnant. And then I'm like, oh, I want to teach, but I'm pregnant, so who's gonna watch my baby? And so it just kind of fell into me being a stay-at-home mom for 7 years, which was awesome, and I learned a lot of things. Now, during those 7 years, it was great. Now my kids were grown up, they're ready for school, and I wanted them to go to this particular school. So I decided to work at that school, and boom, new season, I'm a teacher. I love teaching. Teaching is awesome, but it's been a hard year, and I'm currently in that year of teaching. It's not the easiest because as a stay-at-home mom, I got to make my own schedule. I got to take things slow, and it was awesome. But then you throw in like work, and it's really hard, and I know that. All you moms that are working moms, my hat is always tipped off to you. So hooray, I'm teaching and I'm adjusting to this new life, and it's been a hard year, and I'm still trying to find out, our routine of how I could take care of myself, my husband, my kids, and also like find time for friends and stuff like that, and serve my church, great. And then COVID-19. So now within the season of a new season came the new season of being a teacher and being a stay-at-home mom together, but also homeschooling. Messy. I'm in the mess. Now, according to my other half messy videos, I know exactly what to do in this season. That doesn't mean that I have it all together. It just means I have hope. And that hope is basically me just taking it one day at a time. I'm figuring it out as I go, as anybody else in life figures out things that are new, one day at a time. I might have a good day where we were productive and we got all of our stuff done, and I felt like we had family time, and I had time with God, and I had time with my husband, hooray. And then the next day is just like a bombshell, and I couldn't even get out of my PJs, and I don't know what day it is. I don't know. But with each day, I know that I have God with me in those days. There might be a time that I didn't have time to have a devotion with God at all, or even to just sit down and think. But it's okay because the one thing that is consistent is God. And He's always there in every season for me. And I know that even though I'm in the mess right now, I know that that half is coming, so that when all this is done, I get to look back at it and praise God for completing this new season that is uncomfortable, but doable. So I know so many people are going through different things, and everybody's life looks so different. But in my personal life, I know that I'm taking it one day at a time with Him and just trying to do my best every day. I'm gonna be intentional, but that doesn't mean I know exactly how it's gonna turn out, and that's okay because I give it to God. So from my half messy life to yours, I encourage you to take any new season one day at a time. because it'll get unmessy at some point.